You've been engaged 19 times? This is a healthy, balanced meal, by the way. We have chips and bacon and fatty, cheesy pasta. You've been engaged 19 times? Did you know if you try to take a video done, you have to say they're full legal? Hey guys, welcome to my video. Today, I'm gonna be making food in front of you. On the skillet, I'm gonna be making bacon. Just got back from the store. Here it is. Now this is a lot of bacon. I don't think I'm gonna eat this much. I don't know. I'm gonna cut it up and we're gonna do this. And I'm also making cheesy pasta. Where is this? Oh, here we go. Cheesy pasta and bacon. Remember the last time I did this? Do you guys remember what did I talk about? It was called pork belly, bacon, pork belly, and cheesy pasta. A lot of you guys watched it. I talked about the crazy German lady. And I figured I'd fill you in a little bit more on the crazy German lady, as everyone's been asking. Yes. But also, I made a snap right before coming here, telling you guys that I would open some of your snaps and answer your questions here live on camera, because I haven't done that for like 2 weeks. I've been just eating and talking and story timing, and not even much story timing. Gosh, just eating. So, the smell. You know, bacon smells so good. So I'm just gonna be hydrated for this. And if you haven't grabbed something to go eat, go get something to eat. We are going, let's use this plate here. Let's put, how much do I want? I don't even know. I should even take, oh gosh. Now, I actually had to ask Orlin, how do you properly make bacon? I'm like, my dad made it in the microwave. He's just like, your dad is on a whole new level. Microwave bacon, that's hilarious. He would microwave it. So we're gonna add some oil. Just a little. And we're gonna spread it around. Now, hopefully this does not pop like crazy, you guys. This is a lot of oil. I probably don't need this. I'm basically I'm gonna call this deep fried bacon. This is a swimming pool. You guys, you know, I never liked going to the pool that much as a kid, because I was so self-conscious about my body. I don't know. I would wear shirts when I would like go diving into the whoop. I would wear shirts at the beach. Okay, so I am trying to peel off this bacon. Here we go. And we're just gonna add this, just like so. Okay. Yes. Okay. So yeah, let me tell you about the crazy German lady. If you guys have never heard about the crazy German lady, please check out my first bacon and cheesy pasta video where I used plant-based bacon. And ouch, okay, ow, yep, something just, I don't know if that flew up from here or not. Oh my god, I just used all of it. I did not think I would use all of it, but I just did. Wow, I'm using all of it. Can you believe it? Ow! My hands are so bacony, greasy. And you know, pig already has a lot of fat in it, so these are gonna be very crispy and fatty. Okay, let me fill you in. I went to Mexico, and I stayed at this hotel with Orlin back in 2013 when we were eating just raw food. And she was also into raw food. I'm not gonna say her name, I'm not gonna say the name of the hotel. It's a mystery for privacy reasons. But she ended up stealing from me. She just did crazy things, you guys. She did crazy, crazy things. She was into talking to rocks. She had these pet crystals she would talk to. This wand that she would just wave around. A wand, yeah. Oh my gosh, it was ridiculous. Look at these. And it was just, how would you describe the crazy German lady? Someone who never heard the story before, without saying the whole story. She was just into some yeah. Well, a little update. The crazy German lady must still watch me because she flagged the video, filed this claim against me. And YouTube sent me this message, and they're like, we will take down this video within the next 5 days, 4 days, something like that. We're gonna review it. You have 48 hours to delete the video, or we take it down. And I sent them, I was like, there were no names, there were no locations, there were no full names, you know. I didn't even say her name, I call her Crazy German Lady, you know. There were no, I was like, for all you know, I could be making all this up. This is why I'm very careful about using real names, because this stuff happens. And YouTube reviewed it, and then they got back to me, and they're like, we watched the video, we reviewed the claim, and you're right, this is no privacy concern, this is no complaint. So, they're done. So she tried taking down the video. You guys are probably like, oh my gosh, I have to watch it now. Ah! Is this maybe too much oil? I don't know. I just want this to be nice and crunchy. Like I said, I'm not the best bacon expert maker. Oh, look at this. So yeah, she tried to get it taken down, and YouTube said no. There's no reason to take this down. He didn't do anything wrong. You are able to tell stories. Did you know if you try to take a video down, you have to say their full legal... You have to say a person's full legal name. OMG, that hurt. I'm gonna have a scar on my eyebrow. You have to say their full legal name that appears on their birth certificate or government identification. You have to say the name of their business, which I did not do. Or you have to give out photos without their consent. Didn't do that. And the last thing is like family members' photos or full names, such as like their daughter. Didn't do that. So there was no, like, that's what I'm saying. Story timers, like, think about Tana Mojo. Well, everyone says now she's making it all up now, but that's what I'm saying. You'll never even know. That's the key to telling these stories. But she knew because she could identify herself, and she tried to take the video down. I'm like, wow, how did you even find me? Back when I went on that trip, I was not on YouTube. That means she's still been watching me. It's crazy. Okay, so I like turn this off completely. Well, how do you make bacon? You know what? My dad doesn't even put oil in it. He literally puts them in the microwave and then takes off the oil that comes out of the bacon. You know? Wow, and these shrunk a lot. Oh! My double chin! You guys, actually, before I talk about the crazy German lady, because now I'm afraid to say anything. I don't want to flag this video again. I am considering, in the future, perhaps getting my double chin fixed. Okay, listen, I have a receding chin. It's called a receding bone chin. It kind of goes like back here. Here, let me show you. I'm gonna do a supermodel look for you. Okay, so my chin should line up with the top of my lip. It doesn't. It recedes in. So even when I lose a lot of weight, I remember when I was at my thinnest of my whole life. Ow! I had a double chin. I will always have a double chin because there's no bone there. Plus there's loose skin because I used to be like borderline obese in the past. At one very small point in my life. But guess what? When you stretch that skin out, it's forever stretched. Unless you fill it up with muscle. Okay, this is done. This is done. I don't want this to burn. Wow, talk about crispy, crunchy bacon. This is like black. Oh no. Hey guys, I just went downstairs. And along with this bacon, which by the way, has cooled down, we're gonna put the bacon right here. Mmm. Crunchy. They're still very oily, but I like oily bacon. I don't eat bacon to be healthy, do you? It's like if I'm gonna be unhealthy, we have to go all out. That's what I say. I say, We have to go all out. Yeah, can you guys see this okay? And there's my bacon. Wow. Now, on the other side, that's why I went downstairs, I decided, let me pair this with chips. I didn't think I was gonna do this, but I want to eat some chips with this. Doritos are my favorite chips of all time, I think. That and Pringles, I really like Pringles too. So we have this, and look what I have over here. This is a steaming pot. Oh, you can't even see. Oh, it's so hot. Ugh. Actually, this is okay. I want to show you how cheesy, incredibly cheesy this is. Yes. And where's my phone? This is important because I promised that I would answer your snaps. I know I kind of talked about the crazy German lady, but I kind of want, now that it's on my head, the fact that she did try to take my channel down, which she failed to do, and she will not be able to do that because she's a mystery. What was I gonna say? But I kind of just want to like consult with Orlin because we are a team. You know, we do this together. I value his opinion. So before I say more about her, I'm gonna answer your snaps. I know a lot of you have been waiting and waiting. You guys, I have like 700 snaps to open. I am so sorry. One of these days I'm gonna lack myself. I always do it when I wake up and go to the bathroom. Or I always do it if I'm like sitting and watching the sunrise or sunset. Or listening to music. Oh my gosh, let's have some bacon. Let's have some real, honest to God bacon, you guys. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's so good. Okay. This person wants to know, have I ever considered moving to America? This is Kylie Fox 23. Hi. The answer is yes. When I'm able to support myself better in America, then yes, I will move back. But in the meantime, I'm enjoying myself here for the most part, and it's a beautiful country. Ooh, kind of flying everywhere. Why does this have to be this way? Oh, because it's on a battery. I had the battery under a plate. I'm like all jittery over here. Okay, let's have a bite. Let's have a bite for you guys. Listen. This is the thickest cheesy pasta ever. So delicious. I've shown you guys the recipe for this. This is Orlin's recipe. This is Orlin's famous cheesy pasta. Somewhere on this channel I have the recipe. I'm pretty sure. Because I make it all the time. Oh yeah. Oh yes. You know what I could do? I could put some here and make some room. Very thick and cheesy. So yeah, I'm gonna dedicate this eating show to you guys. You know, you guys are my family. I feel like I feel comfortable being myself. If I need a vent, if I need to cry, I hope I can rely on my family to hear me. Because you guys are like all I have right now. What is my favorite holiday? My favorite holiday is probably Christmas or New Year. I like New Year's. I like a fresh start.
Hi Nick, I love you. I just wanted to ask you, what was the most disgusting and weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
The weirdest thing I've ever eaten was probably mushrooms. Mushrooms just gross me out in general. I don't know why it's not focusing. Ooh, you know, real bacon is so good. There's no sound, honey. I can't hear you. There's no sound. There's still no sound. Is my sound off? Oh gosh, let's replay yours. I will replay yours. Can I? Oh, I can't. I'm so sorry. Okay, what does this person say? This person says, people suck, I'm sorry, I love you. Oh, thank you so much.
Would you rather eat raw vegan for the rest of your life or only be able to eat noodles, but you could put whatever you want in your noodles?
Oh, that's an easy question. Noodles. I almost did 30 days of noodles for you guys, but too many of you guys told me not to. Rice noodles, quinoa noodles, pasta, spaghetti, whole wheat noodles, chia seed noodles. There's so many noodles out there. I love noodles. Cheesy pasta noodles. Here, let's do this. I don't want to have to like hold this up, you know. So we're just gonna move these chips to the side. This is a healthy, balanced meal, by the way. We have chips and bacon and fatty, cheesy pasta. Perfect. Oh, yes. Okay, it kind of just all came out at once. I didn't mean for it to do that. I'm so sorry. Well, that looks kind of cool. Oh, this mountain of cheese. It's so cheesy. It's like sticking together. You see this? How it's like not even moving? Let's see what else you guys are saying. Here's bacon for you. Come on, focus for the sloths, please. What if I actually touch? There you go. Here's the bacon. I guess this is what you would call a little burnt, right? Oh, I love you too. Thanks. She says, heads up. We're here for you. Thank you so much. You know, listen, I know recently I've come out with some like, see that my videos are always so out of order. I don't even know if this is going to make sense from now, but whenever you see this. But, you know, sometimes I like to open up about other parts of my life. Like throughout all my mukbangs, I talk about my crazy family. I talk about how I'm crazy. I talk about how I've driven this person away or that person away. I always talk about the negatives too. That I try to be like real, or I don't want to be one-dimensional. I don't want to just be like, hi, I'm eating, and life is always so good. You know, I usually am really positive, right? But every once in a while, I want to express what's going on in my life. And you're probably like, why are all these people saying, oh, it's okay, we love you? It's like, because recently I expressed myself, a part of my life that's not very happy, and then everyone told me to stop, and that I'm bad for sharing it. And then the next day I posted another video, which was filmed like a few days afterwards. But I wasn't just gonna keep on crying every day, so I posted that. And then everyone got upset because I'm not still crying. They're like, oh wow, that must have been fake because you're not still crying. It's like, literally, am I supposed to cry every second of every day? Am I supposed to not eat now for you because I'm upset about something? I don't know, yeah. So anyways, I made a snap on Snapchat. I was just like, some people are really mean. And I appreciate you guys letting me know it's okay. Because you're everything to me, seriously.
I am in love with all your mukbangs.
Oh, thanks. Thank you so much. Hashtag sloth fam, love you too. Justin Bieber Justin 820 was my favorite show. My favorite show, it's not a very kid appropriate show, comes on Netflix, it's called House of Cards. TV show, see I don't watch TV. Let's go for the bacon. Looks like such a lump, a lard. No, but Alexandra, my friend in Sweden or Norway, one of the two. She calls Donald Trump the Trump a lump. Lump-a-dump. Here we go. Donald Trump's hair, a lump. I love Law & Order SVU. That's also not a very kid. See, I am an adult, okay? Even though I try to make this family friendly, I still watch shows for my age. I love Law & Order SVU. And to the day, I don't care how old I am, I'm 24, by the way. But that creeps me out. It gives me goosebumps. It makes me want to cry. Literally, I cry. I'm a very emotional person, if you don't know. I cry from if I hear a good song. Oh, you guys watch my Snapchat. I burst into tears listening to The Lion King just the other week. I am so emotionally driven too. That's just my personality. So I like shows that make me cry. Or shows that make me think outside the box. Expand my view. That's why I like watching the show called The View. I watch it here on YouTube at the computer because I don't have cable. And part of me doesn't even like the show because it's too much of all of one view. They gotta call the darn thing Whoopi's View. Whoopee Cushion's View. That's what it's called. Welcome to Whoopee Cushion's View. I'm just joking. Whoopee Cushion. Orlin calls her Whoopee Cushion. I like Whoopi. But sometimes I feel like it's very like dominant. Yeah. And I am more of like a liberal thinking kind of guy. If I had to choose if I'm more conservative or liberal, I call myself independent. But, you know, I can see how she is. It's too much. I want to hear the people I disagree with. That's the point of the show. To expand your view. I don't want to hear the people I already agree with. And then again, whatever. Am I going to have a honeymoon after the wedding? And if so, how am I going to spend it? This comes from FD Ray 2. Orlin and I were just talking about that. You guys, yes, the marriage is still on. It's just like...
So my question is, when you will start with your 30 days of pizza and pasta? And love you.
Oh, thank you. Okay. I don't know how that just played by itself. What was I saying? Well, the 30 days of pizza and pasta, I don't know about if I'm going to do it because everyone told me not to. Well, a lot of you guys encouraged me to do 30 days of pizza and pasta, not just noodles. But then I got all of these comments of people saying, oh, no. Oh, no. Maybe when I hit 200K sloths, 200K, then I'll do it. I don't even know what I'm at now. You guys, you know, subscribers, it's like you think if you're a YouTuber, all you think about is subscribers. The answer is no. Sometimes I don't even know what I have. I don't even bother checking. I look at the videos, the individual videos. I look at the comments. I read all the comments. It's a curse. Like, I fill my mind with sometimes the worst negativity imaginable, and then, but the subscribers don't mean much to me. But then you're saying, okay, why would you wait to 200K then to do your pizza? Well, if there's enough people that will want to watch it, because I'm saying, if half you guys are saying we're not going to watch you, then that's a whole month of you not watching me. And then I feel like I'm leaving people out here. No. My honeymoon. We don't know. There's this island outside of the Pacific or I don't know if it's Pacific or Atlantic. It's called San Andreas. San Andreas, okay. I tried to say it all Spanish. It was a disaster. San Andreas. San Andreas. And it's beautiful. I think Russia wants to claim it. Right? Anyways, it does belong to Colombia at the moment. And Orlin went there a long time ago when he was a child. It was a gift from his mom to take him there. Why is bacon so good? Do you know? I don't know. I feel like you can't even see it. Right here. Now you'll see it. Oh, here we are. Yeah, and I've never been there. And it's a beautiful white sand island with crystal clear blue water. Imagine the Bahamas. Well, it's in the Bahamas, right? So it must be on the Atlantic side. beautiful, crystal clear. It's a little pricey, but like if we just went for a weekend getaway on an island. We're thinking about, excuse me, because since it's still South America, it's in our budget. You know, if we were to go to Europe or something, it's Europe or, you know, we don't have that much money. You know, we still have expenses here. We have expenses still paying off in the United States. It's not like, that's why we're not even having a wedding. We're not even having a wedding. We're getting married. We're getting the papers and everything. We're finally becoming like legal partners. We've been together for 3 years. So, I don't know. It's something we might do in the future. Now, we do have plans to go to Malaysia this summer and Thailand. But that's something we planned last year. Like at the end of last summer, I already made arrangements to go back. Because, you know, I went there by myself. I wanted to bring Orlin. And so that, you know, that's money I can't touch. Or like money I'm still making to fill up the, you know, I still have a few months. I'm still filling up the budget. I'm like, this is what I'm going to need. Look, we still have to scoot some money bags in there. That should be our honeymoon, right? You know, to go on one trip a year. We haven't traveled. I've traveled by myself. I went to Los Angeles for a week, less than a week, but Orlin hasn't. By the way, I wanted to go to Vegas with Orlin. I wanted to go to Las Vegas. And he didn't want to. He's like, I don't want to waste money there. We gotta save it. I'm like, well, what if I paid? And he's like, I just put another piece of bacon in my mouth and the camera died. Ooh, the bacon is so good. And the chips. This is like a great dinner. I thought that said sledgehammer. It says Siahana Brahmer. Why do I live in South America? I live here because Orlin's from here. His family's here. And we can support ourselves. When we were in the United States, living in Florida, oh my gosh, for a while I was even on the food stamps. I was making like below the poverty line over there. And then I worked at Home Depot, then I quit. It was just hard and too hot. Way too hot. Now, of course, you can go anywhere in the United States, but that's where Orlin's mom was, and that's the way it worked out. We're here mainly because Orlin wants to be here. He's Colombian. He's from here. He has family here. And we can support ourselves. You know, instead of paying $900 a month for rent, we can pay $400 a month. The only thing that's still really expensive here is the internet. The internet is like the United States price, basically. And the internet's not even amazing with that kind of price they're asking. But we literally have no choice. We're lucky to be able to have internet. I mean, cities have internet, right? But I'm just telling you, it's like, this country, 10 years ago, no one had internet. That's the type of thing. Aww, happy St. Patrick's Day from this person. Look at their green avocado plates. Oh, that looks really nice. Thank you, Rachel. How old is Mr. Noodle? Mr. Noodle, by the way, who's sleeping or napping. I don't know how old. He's like 1 year old, maybe something like that. Oh, sorry, I don't want to answer that. Oh, here's a good question. Do I ever consider going plant-based again? You know, I was just thinking about that the other day. Excuse me. 100%? No. Do I think it's necessary? No. Do I think it's even healthy? No. Those are my beliefs. Especially, not so much the body, but really the mental aspect. Yeah. No. No. Not doing that again. No. I have respect for people that want to do that. It's the people that like say everyone else should do it. If you don't, they should be killed off. That's what I don't respect. Or like, let's harass you all over the internet. Oh, you have no morals because you're not eating 100% like me. That's what I don't respect. But I respect people that do it for themselves or do it for their own reasons or are still kind to other human beings. But so the question's about me, right? The answer is no. I will never ever go 100%. Okay. No, I guess you can never say never, but from what I know now, from what I've experienced, this cheese is starting to solidify. Oh, it's still hot. Look at the steam come out. Wow. This was very hot. Do you watch Shane Dawson Conspiracy Theories? Wow, that did not focus. I do. I'm a little behind on some. If I had to choose one fast food restaurant for the rest of my life, what would that fast food restaurant be? I don't know. I don't know. Probably pizza. Every day is a good day for pizza. I like burgers, but I think I like pizza more. I really like Taco Bell. Taco Bell, yeah. I don't know. If I could have another pet, what kind would I get? A sloth. You guys remember when I was supposed to get my sloth? Had it all lined up in Florida. How many of you guys remember that? Oh my gosh, I had to talk about for like a year. From all the paperwork, from all of this and that. Well, it fell through. It's gonna be easier for us to get a sloth here in this country than try to bring it over. So, yeah. And once that, sometimes you like work so hard at something and something doesn't work out the way you want to, and then you're kind of just like, okay, I've given up. My hopes are gone. I'm gonna take a break and come back to it with a new mind. I honestly didn't think I would eat all the bacon, but I am. Here I am, eating all of the bacon. I do want a sloth. Luckily, I'm married to a vet technician. Oh, about to be married. Someone who knows what he's doing with animals. Now, sloths are tricky because, you know, he didn't learn about sloths in his training. No one does. They're so... Well, actually, no. People do. There are sanctuaries. There are... Well, here, especially where we live. Oh my gosh, they're native to it. We saw sloths on the side of the road the other day. The variety is like short little hairs. It's the kind that you see all the time in like Europe and the United States that ship them over. They have like the little eye, the black eye stripes. I forget what, the two-toed, three-toed, one or two. Yeah, luckily I'm with someone that is very good with animals and has training dealing with different types of it, dealing with snakes and spiders and parrots. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. But, you know, I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. I was very bummed out that it didn't work out from Florida. Because that's where I'm, you know, it's legal to have them here. It's legal to have them in Florida. But luckily that's where my residence is. Florida. If I was from New York, I would have had issues. I would have to like relocate just so I could legally have it. You can have it in California, Colorado, I think, and a few other states. That's it. The rest of the United States is illegal. It's a state-by-state thing. But Florida is home to many exotic animals that are legal. Mm-hmm. Is my bird... Oh, no, the bird's not okay. He died. What makes me happy? King Swag. King Swag over here. What makes me happy? Making YouTube videos makes me very happy. Eating food makes me happy. Listening to good music makes me happy. Going for walks. Riding my bike. Being with Orlin. especially with no distractions. Like when we go out, just like on, you know, when the parents go out for mommy and daddy night, they can finally not think about work. They don't have to think about the kids. They don't have to, they can just be out together, go for a movie and a date. And that 3 hours is just so nice. I'm not saying we have cat, well, with Mr. Noodle and the cat and cleaning the house, which is 3 floors. And, you know, we're both working on the internet, so it's not like we're just sitting around doing nothing. We have a lot to do. So it's nice when we're like, we have an open day or something. That makes me really happy. Cleaning in a weird way kind of makes me happy. The bacon is salty. It's salty. Traveling makes me happy a little bit. If I don't overdo it, which I did last summer. But if I do like a trip here or there a year, that's fine. That makes me very happy. Going to Los Angeles made me so happy. It was one of the best weeks of my life. I got to see my family. I got to meet Wendy. I got to collab with other YouTubers. I got to make so many cool videos that I can't make where I live. All these different restaurants. I got to see a new part of the world. I got to just live like that. Like it's just like a dream. When you think about a good vacation. No, that's just so good. My violin, oh my gosh. That makes me happy. Going to sleep makes me happy. I'm very happy right before bed. Being with Orlin. Oh, I already said that. Well, let's say it again, because that's like up there in the top 5, you know? It's probably number 1 if I think about it. It's probably tied with music. And why you say, why wouldn't you automatically put on number 1? Well, I've learned in life, you never want to put all your eggs in one basket. You don't want to depend on another person for your happiness. You should be able to do things on your own that make you happy and then be in love with someone else. A lot of people, what I made the mistake of doing when I was in college, you guys, when I was also engaged to another guy. I sound like a hot mess. You know, did you guys ever see that Housewives episode with Teresa? And she's talking to Danielle. She's like, you've been engaged 19 times. You've been engaged 19 times. Beep, 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 beep. Like it kind of paints you as this like, you can't make up your mind. You can't settle. What does that say about you? Yeah, I have been engaged before. But anyway, I depended on him for my happiness. And then when we broke up, my whole world came crumbling down. Depression, I'm telling you, is something very, very, very serious. I've been there myself. Some people take it to other levels than others. But I have felt very low before. Anyways, that's why he's not number 1. And I kind of encourage all my viewers never to, I know it's hard when you're young, when you're in love. It's very easy to, you know. Like when he goes to the grocery stores, sometimes I cry. Or I get teary. That's not good, right? But it also shows how strong our love is for each other. Maybe he's too dependent on me and I'm too dependent on him. But it's working. It's been working. But yeah. For me, music can go anywhere, has no boundaries. It's not a person. It doesn't talk back. And it takes me to another world. It influences my thoughts and my feelings. It influences my actions. Music is the universal language. A lot of people can understand to it or relate to it. That's the beauty of music. And that's why that's number 1 for me. Okay, I'm done my speech. Wow. Could I travel to Japan? Would I? The answer is yes. I've always wanted to go to Japan. I have so much pasta to eat. I feel my pants stretching. Oh my gosh. Today, you know, let me show you. This is my closet. This is mine. We have a little sound absorber. Those were expensive. Those are just sponges. They're just sponges and they cost like $12 each or something crazy. And it made literally not much difference. We did it just for the echo. Oh my gosh. I shouldn't be complaining, but you know, I'm telling you. Money doesn't grow on trees. Now, in there I have my clothes, right? And I don't know why I'm talking about this. Oh yes, so I'm in this room and I'm trying to pick out clothes to wear for my mukbang. And I'm just like, Orlin, I put on something, I'm like, this does not fit. He's like, here, wear mine, put on this. It did not fit. Now you know that moment when you put on your favorite outfit and it won't go on? That moment when your outfit doesn't work anymore is a sad, sad moment. Are your parents okay with you being gay? They are. In fact, they're okay with me being married. They're gonna be there. Now, Mom and Dad, I know you're not watching this, but I have tried sending my mom, see how many days ago. It's just so irritating. You call Orlin's mom, she answers right away. You send her a text, she answers right away. Even if she doesn't answer right away, she'll get back to you within an hour, the day maximum. Okay? Now I understand my mom has a busy job, my dad has a busy job, but let's see, March 10th. I don't know what they're doing. See, a normal person, if you're being ignored, you take that as a sign as, oh, okay, something's happening, maybe they don't want to talk to me. If it's something important, you keep trying again. Like, I can think of instances where I've been ignored, but I'm not gonna just like, now end the conversation. It's like, I need an answer right now, this is kind of important. You know, I figure, okay, maybe they didn't see the first one, or the second one, or the third one. I've been on both ends too, and I've had it happen to me where people keep sending me. The camera shut off. The bacon's starting to taste like pennies to me. Copper. Meat is high in copper. Has like a certain taste. Oh, beautiful. Is it time of the cherry blossoms? It's March. Wow, cherry blossoms. Good night, Streaks. Crush Burger. What's the favorite mukbang I've ever made so far? I can't say a mukbang, but my favorite series was my Christmas series, my 30 Days of Christmas. So if you guys haven't watched those yet, grab some popcorn and let's chat. Yeah, those were my favorite. I love doing those. I feel like I made some creative foods. When am I gonna be with Wendy again? I don't know. I guess whenever I'm in San Diego. You guys, okay, the camera ran out of space, so I had to make some space. Okay, how do I get the name Noodle King? Trisha paid us. Okay, the next question. Am I planning on getting any more pets? The answer is no. There are no plans for more pets.
Hey, my name is Erin. I was was wondering if you'd ever consider doing a giveaway for the Korean fire noodles. I really want to try them.
You know what? So many people have been asking that. And you know what? Aaron, was that your name, Aaron? I think that's a good idea. Yeah. I'm going to come up with something. I think, like, how do you enter? You leave a few comments on my video. Or you watch some old videos. You leave hashtag spicy sloth. Spicy sloth. And the spices of the sloths will get it. And I'll just pick a random person, you know, after like 2 weeks of doing it. And then I send it to you wherever you live. I mail it to you. How about that? Yeah, a gift from me to you. I mean, yeah, they're very torturous for me, so you guys might enjoy them more than me. So, yeah, I mean, I guess it should be international, right? I've never sent anything overseas before, but there's always a first. I'll learn how. Yeah, I think that's a good... I'm like talking out loud right now. Aaron, I think that's a very good idea. So in tomorrow's mukbang, I'm gonna write that down right now. Tomorrow, I'm gonna tell you guys the rules. I literally wrote that on my reminder board. So tomorrow, come back here tomorrow, and I'm gonna tell you guys the details of my hashtag spicy sloth giveaway. Thank you, Aaron, for that. Well, actually, a lot of people have been saying it, but you're the one that inspired me just to do it. Let's do it. I wanna give something to you guys. Okay.
Did Noodle bite his ear?
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, she's watching with her daughter. That's so cute. Oh, thank you. What's my favorite type of movie to watch? Horror, thriller, comedy. Love you. Thank you, Brittany. I love seeing little kids. You know, either I've gotten snaps of people sending me kids watching me. That's why I try to stay very kid appropriate. And I hate when I have to be like all dramatic or like, you know, not be dramatic, but just share something that's in my life that happens to be dramatic. You know, everyone goes through dramatic times, right? And I'm just like, I don't want the kids seeing that. But mom and dad, if you're a good mom and dad, you won't watch that with them. Anyways, bless you. You know, I'm talking about to the videos where I'm like crying, talking about my boyfriend wanting to die and everything. Or I get snaps of people sending me their birds watching Mr. Noodle or their cats watching Mr. Noodle. Everyone likes Mr. Noodle. So, what's my favorite type of movie, Brittany? I would say it used to be horror, actually. In high school, it was horror. It's never really been comedy. Even though I do like a good laugh, it's just like, I don't know. I never pay to go watch a comedy. I guess serious, sad movies. I really like drama. I like thrillers. There you go, thriller, not drama. Thriller.
Hey Nick,
Hey.
come to Orange County, California. We would love to meet you here. And my question is, if you could only take one thing with you if your house burned down, what would it be?
Oh, that's a good question. Your name is Sean, it looks like. If I could take one thing, ooh, that's so hard. It's either my computer or my violin. You know, you can always buy a new computer. You can't always buy a new violin. You can get a different kind of violin, but every single violin's different. There's no such thing as an identical violin. Unless it's factory made, but no, mine's handmade, so, yeah. It's from the 1920s, something like that. It's very old. So I would bring my violin because I can buy a new computer. Well, of course, Orlin, but you didn't say person, you said thing. And yes, I would love to come to Orange County. No, I've never been there. I was just in California for the first time in my life. And I didn't really see much else besides Los Angeles. I know I'm terrible. When I go travel places, I don't plan very well. And I miss out on stuff.
What's your favorite color? How many siblings do you have? Who's your favorite cousin? What are the colors for your wedding? Are you gonna have a bouquet? Do you have any super fans?
Are you ever gonna get Mr. Noodle another friend?
What's your favorite street food to eat?
Oh my gosh, do you remember the first question or the fourth one or the 10th one? I don't. Oh my god. Okay, so my favorite color is either green, blue, or brown. I like earth colors. I also like black. I really like black. Is Mr. Noodle gonna ever have a friend? No. Well, we do have a bird named Roberto. Maybe you're new to my channel. We have a second bird named Roberto. Check out a lot of my older mukbangs. We show him all the time. But he's a different species, but they finally love each other now. It's like a love-hate relationship. My favorite street food, see, I'm trying to remember. I would say, street food where I live, some kind of seafood, a fish. I like a fish. I forget anything else you said. I'm really sorry. These are all the questions. Please put them in your video. I did. Thank you. Oh. What made you want to pursue YouTube as a career? I don't know. It's strange that I'm doing it. Oh, do I want to have kids in the future? The answer is no. Orland doesn't want kids. Orland used to want kids, but then it changed once we saw some kids. He was like, I see, like, see, that's what we would experience. Yeah, I don't want that. I've never really wanted kids, so fine by us. It's a personal choice for an individual.
What would you do if you were not doing YouTube? What would your job be? What would you be doing with your life?
I would probably be playing violin, and why do I always have to pick the hardest jobs that make you poor? You know, unless you're like Jenna Marbles or Shane Dawson or like The Richest. Have you ever seen The Richest here on YouTube? They're raking in like $100,000, $200,000 a month. But they have like 10 million subs, and all 10 million of them watch their videos, and they post 3 times a day. So it's just like, oh my God. You know, so I always wanted to be an artist, specifically a violinist. And I tried doing that when I was in New York, and it was difficult. And I was starting to go through my savings. I was there not even for a full year. And yeah, it's hard. I was enjoying myself, but I was struggling a lot. Same with YouTube. No, I'm not struggling. I'm doing better now than if I was doing... Oh yes, I'm doing better now than if I was freelancing. And I get comments all the time like, oh, shame on you for just making videos eating, you know, you're not providing for anything in the world, you're wasting your life. Go back to doing something valuable like playing the violin. It's like, well, I did, actually. And let me tell you, it's a very harsh reality. It's extremely competitive. And the reality is harsh. And it's just, you know, I was in debt almost, living off my savings. Yeah, it's not as easy as people think. It doesn't matter how good you are either. You know, thousands upon thousands of people do the same job. Like, we all compete for that one spot kind of thing. So if I wasn't doing this, I would probably be doing that because that's all else I know how to do. In terms of what I enjoy. Now, sometimes in life you have to do things that you don't want to do, but you have to do it because you have to. And what does Oprah Winfrey She says, sometimes in life you have to do what you necessarily don't want to do until you're able to do what you want to do. Okay? Sometimes in life you have to do what you don't want to do until you're able to do what you want to do. That's life. So I would probably eventually just suck it up and do something I don't want to do. Maybe I would be a trash can truck driver. That doesn't sound appealing to me, but I would do it for the money, you know, so, yeah.
Hi, Nick and Roland, Taz here. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Wondering what you used to know to make the noodles green. That looks pretty interesting.
Oh, yes, I'm going to show you guys the recipe for that. She's talking about my noodle mukbang. It's literally just called noodle mukbang, and I did it on purpose just to put some mystery in there. But yes, it's a creamy sauce. Thank you so much for the support. Okay, I'm full, but for you guys, I'm gonna play a few more.
I'm serious because I saw your Snapchat thing, and so my question is, what is your favorite recipe that you've ever done on your channel? Like, absolute favorite.
Oh, that was so hard. I don't know. Something with noodles. Recipe that I've made, maybe the black bean noodle. That was really good. So thank you for your snap. Oh, where did I get noodle and why? Orland actually got him. And he got him because he wanted one. You know, Orland, it's very common for people here in Latin America to have pet birds. Our neighbors have a pet bird. Across the street, they have cockatoos. There's a macaw on like this, what do you call it? The entrance of one of the neighborhoods. I can't think, I'm thinking of the Spanish word. Everyone has birds. You ever seen the movie called Rio? That's a Brazil. All the wild birds come from here, but everyone has them. And yeah, it's just like, I guess, sentimental reasons. Orland grew up with birds. His great grandma had a bird. His grandma, well, she still has it. She's still alive, but his grandma had a bird. His mom has birds. She has a few. She has a Quaker bird and a cockatoo, and yeah, like, and he also studied birds. He was a vet for birds at a few different bird hospitals. So he knows a lot about them. He likes to care for them, and they do very well in captivity. They have been bred over and over now that they're just like very good to be human companions, and they live longer and healthier with our care than out in the wild. Safety from predators. Don't have to like fight to the death for food anymore. Competition is lower. They don't not as prone to getting sickness because they're in a building. So yeah. That's why. Okay, you guys, I'm just rambling now, but thanks for everyone who sent me snaps. If I missed yours, please forgive me. I just randomly clicked on ones. It wasn't even in order, really. And I hope you enjoyed your meal today, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm thinking about having macaroni and cheese. Yeah. If that's something you think, get excited for that. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter. I see all your tweets. So don't forget to follow me on Twitter. I'll like respond to you or like it or something. Unless you're mean, then I'll probably ignore it. Or unless I forget. Sometimes I do forget. And for the majority of people, yes, I do acknowledge you. So anyways, have a great day, everyone. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing by clicking the subscribe button, because I'm here every single day eating and chit-chatting. And I'm glad that we could spend time together. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. See you tomorrow.